It makes my heart sing to see my CryptoQ media channel back online. Predicting massive XRP games, a leading crypto chart analyst, and, to avoid giving you too much tease at the beginning, I'll discuss real crypto. He had a lot to say, including what we should realistically expect for XRP in the near future. There's a reason he has over 400,000 followers on social networking site X. We'll get to his more precise forecasts later on. If his forecast for XRP's price action pans out, it would mean at least 10. For XRP, it is a matter of when, not if, he implied. The quotation finishes. In this respect, I agree with you completely. Although prices aren't soaring at the moment, the market leader, Bitcoin, did break a record. Keep in mind that these values are simply aggregated. However, according to Live Coin Monitor, it has hit 93,960 at the moment. The fact that they are gathering information in a secretive way with which I am unfamiliar is the crux of the matter, yet, they are gathering information from a great many transactions and so on. Despite how inevitable it may appear, there are moments when Bitcoin actually does surpass the 94,000 mark, even if only for a fleeting moment. See it for yourself if you can. Now, further business discoveries will push Bitcoin prices beyond 100,000. Then XRP and other coins will see a massive influx of capital. Because of this, you should be happy about a gain in the price of Bitcoin whether you actually possess any or not. Also, XRP is quietly keeping its position. From 49 cents a few weeks ago to 1.11 presently, it has gone a long way. Do you think it's real? This will suffice. I will accept this without reservation. Here is what transpired, as reported by the sentiment analysis business on chain. The online community's response to Bitcoin's recent record high of 94,002 has been, to put it mildly, lackluster. The lack of enthusiasm is a good sign, since FOMO often leads to changes in strategy. As long as regular traders refuse to believe, whales will be able to pump cryptocurrency without interference. Santa Mon's monitoring mechanism is, entirely confidential, so I have no clue how they collect the data presented in the chart. So, I'm always curious to hear their opinion on the social media replies. On the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, for instance, there are cases where it runs counter to our observations. Even though it has nothing to do with the plot of the movie, this page does help the overall score of 83 out of 100 by providing information on the sources they used. Thus, it is plainly separate from the task that Emotion is completing. You do, in fact, know the technical rationale behind everything. What there is not euphoria, Santa Mon says in reaction to the claim about extreme greed. Who or what are you talking about? The reason behind this is that they are independent entities and are using different methods to retrieve data. They each created their own markers on their own. We can thus conclude that they are separate. There is now crypto fury. With a score of 83 out of 100 on the greed index, it is clear that market participants are extremely greedy. Bitcoin chart guru Tony Severino posted this one for you to see. He continued by predicting that Bitcoin's price discovery will go on into an all-time high after numerous quick and brief corrections. It would be my pleasure to watch that. Another possibility is this post by DOM, a chart analyzer. But this one piques my interest. This is the alternate chart. The alternate graph displays the top 10. It's not just the top 10 by market capitalization, it's all cryptocurrencies. Therefore, XRP is not a factor. On the other hand, I don't think that matters for a few reasons. Firstly, I would like to state that my intention is to own 42 separate cryptocurrencies. Not many of them would rank in the top 10. Not just maths cops can solve that one, anyone can. Plus, money cycling is the main focus of the area. They will be successful once we reach a point when it is plausible to anticipate that history will follow a pattern where these coins are charted here. Additionally, XRP potentially doing so is not totally implausible. Beyond that, there is not much else to say. Regardless, I've attached the second graphic. As DOM pointed out, it consistently excludes the top 10 coins and shows the inverse dominance over all currencies. So, what he means when he says others.d is that other people dominate. The only thing it suggests is the percentage of the market it stands for. Every single coin is a part of the others group. Even if it's almost entirely coins, it was just 9.57% when he uploaded it. This is because Bitcoin and Ethereum are clearly the most popular cryptocurrencies. His assertion that an alt season is triggered once someone else's dominance hits a specific threshold is clearly visible on your screen. Have a peek. This is why I'm sharing this with you. It has taken us over a year, but we have finally succeeded. Check to see whether this pattern persists. Examine the trend line he created. Each time it has been achieved, a bounce has ensued, and it aligns with our expectations derived from the market's historical behavior. Therefore, value it according to its merit. This would be in line with that even if we don't think about chart analysis. It piques my interest. In a piece that covered both XRP and Bitcoin, chart analyst Bobby pointed out that Bitcoin is 24% higher than its cycle high from 2021, is undergoing price discovery, and is at an all-time high right now. This market cycle has seen total indexes generate their largest weekly candlesticks, and growth is now under jeopardy. At these new, higher valuations, the asset is achieving price acceptance while consolidating sideways. Bitcoin's 60% market share last week shows no signs of waning supremacy. After completing wave 2 of their corrections, several altcoins have found support at either the bottom of their bear market or the previous macro high range highs. With Bitcoin, Tether, and USDT the three price discovery indices in a deep dive and in the spotlight based on the longer time frame, oscillators, and indications, XRP has surfaced right behind Bitcoin. There are a number of reasons why this is crucial. To begin with, in terms of XRP. If you were alive in 2020, you might recall that XRP began to run about this time. As anticipated, it proceeded with greater intensity this time around, in keeping with hopes for more precise legal guidance and related issues. To an extreme. To put it another way, XRP might have reached 80 since then. The local peak was in November of 2020, and then it started to fall. My recollection is vague. I'd have to retrieve the graph. I don't care. But it did tumble down again, to a degree. But this is only the start. It reached $26 here. Fascinatingly, we can see cyclical patterns, or at least what long-term trends suggest. It is happening again. Investors are moving their money away from Bitcoin and Tether and onto other coins, such as XRP, as their market shares begin to decline. He wrapped up by saying that bulls are being too negative and bears have no evidence. Many people are still unsure. Wow, what a beautiful piece of art. Yeah, I understand completely. Without you, no one would have seen my video. Click the subscribe button and then tell me what you think when you're done.